We're back to do some more, to do some white. I've done a lot of them, but I'm going to do a few for you. And it goes like this. And I'm laughing because in the first part of today, I had a pair of my colorful peepers hanging on the front of my apron. I have to say I have a lot of peepers. Different colors for different things. And those really colorful ones I normally leave in my studio mainly when I'm not filming. I love to wear them because they make me happy. And this morning I had them on early, getting all prepared for this. And when I went upstairs to get my black and white ones that I like to wear with my black and white when I film, I hung them on my apron to bring them downstairs. And sure enough, they're in the first of the today's videoing. If you're wondering, you probably didn't even notice, haha. But I noticed those things, and this time it was too late to do anything about it, because once I filmed, that's it, folks. It's a wrap. I can't do it over. Some of these are kind of narrow, so I turned my brush sideways. And Elizabeth, when she was watching one of these, she said, "Mom, tell them what you do with your hand." I use my finger, my little finger, to steady myself when I'm doing a lot of this painting. I put it wherever I can steady my hand so that I can do the best that I can to do it the way I want. And like I'm holding it under this thing right now to do this one. Well, actually I'm not, because I'm coming straight down, and now I'm studying it on the glass up here. But it's just a little thing I do. But you know, you girls who get your nails done, if you've noticed, that's what the nail girls do when they're doing your nails. They always steady their hand with one of their fingers. And that's what I'm doing, Elizabeth. She's very observant, that girl. But that's good. She helps me a lot. It's nice to have people who will tell you like it is in your life. Very helpful. And since I don't know what the heck I'm doing with all of this, I've just been hungry for advice and help. And I'm learning as I go. Okay. Alright, well, we're done with that. See how nice that looks? And I am not going to embellish these royal squares. I like them as crisp as they are, like this. And I've actually been working on the other one, the pear, and I've got more done to it, but I've been experimenting with it first to make sure I know what I'm doing when I go on film to do this one. But I'm still not finished with that one. I've just gotten further along. I've gotten the green and the red triangles at the top and the green diamonds at the top. But I'm going to go and outline everything, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do it in a turquoise or gold. So that's still on the back burner of how I'm going to finish this whole thing. So now I'm finished with the white and the black. It's all done. And another thing I do is I use egg cartons. I don't know if these are clear, but I use them to put my different color paints in when I'm doing lots of colors. And that way I don't waste too much paint, and it's easy to dip into. And that's my little thing I figured out along the way. Okay, I'm going to put that brush into soak, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this brush for the green. I'm using folk art. This is folk art enamel, this green, and it's forest moss. It's one of my favorite color greens that I love to use. So I'm gonna put some of this paint in my little egg carton thing. Okay, now I'm using some Americana gloss enamel, I'm using folk art, and I'm using Martha Stewart's black and her white, her wedding cake white are the colors I'm using on this project. Now, I took off my X's on every other stripe, and I'm gonna just pray I don't mess up, but this these black marks that I did with the pen, they kind of will bleed into the paint, which I like on the edges, but I didn't want it in the middle, so I took them off. So here we go. Let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna start. Where am I gonna start? Doesn't matter. I want to go right up against the black and the white, and I hope this brush is going to be wide enough. And I want to try to get it all the way down if I can. Well, it's not going to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom and come up and try to go all the way up to the top. There, see that? Nice little stripe. And then I want to move over past that one and go to the next one over. And if I've measured right, and I've already counted, trust me, I always count and make sure this is a circle, this is round, so we have to have an even number for it to turn out properly. And see how the black and white goes around? If I didn't measure that properly, then we'd end up with two blacks together or two whites together. So you want it to end up where it's perfect. Black, white, black, white, black, white. All the way around. And it turned out. Because I measured. Okay, I'm going to do a few more of these. And then I will go and finish these up. I'm trying to get this over wide, and then I can splat my brush out really wide to come down. Then as I go down, I let up pressure to get it narrower at the bottom. And then I'm coming all the way back up to try to have one stroke like that with no breaks. I'll do one more, and then I'll go and finish it up and come back, and then we'll start on the top. And that's really not easy, so I'll probably get a bunch of that done and then show you a couple. I'm trying to learn how to do it where it's not so choppy, and I've kind of figured it out, but again, it's not that easy. I wouldn't do that design in your first tries. Okay, we've gotten 4 done. Can you see that? And these are going to go, and actually I took them upstairs last night and took all the things off my table to see how this is going to look. And they're going to look really good, and I'm going to have a new look for my table for the first time in 14 years. And when I get all this done and it's all finished, then I'll take it up and take a picture or a video to let you see how it looks. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to try to attempt to show you how I do this. This has been a learning experience for me. I practiced on my other one trying to do these triangles with one stroke up, and it's not easy. So I have to get paint on my brush. I get these slanty brushes like this with a very point on the end, and I put the point down in this far point, and then as I start to come up, I have to twist it, and come up to where it's straight on the rim. And honestly, I shouldn't have put this green paint here yet, but I'm going to just try to get that a little bit lighter. Okay, because I'm going to do a divider with either gold or I'm not sure what color I'm going to use. Then I do that again here, start here, right next to the other one. And as I come up, I have to slant my brush up so that it comes up and comes out flat on the rim. I don't know if you can see that, but. And, you know, these are hand painted, and nothing's ever totally perfect that I do, but, you know, I gotta twist my brush and come up flat. And so there, we have that one. And I'll do one more. I did all of these because it just takes too much time, but I'm just showing you. I put the point down at the point of my little, where I've gridded it, and then as I start coming up, I have to turn the brush, come up that line, and then make it come up flat up there. See? That was pretty good. I've got to do it 2 more times. Alright, I'm not putting the right pressure. I have the right pressure on the brush. You come up. And now see, it went over the line a little bit. All I do is get my little Q-tip. A little Q-tip that I love. What would I do without them? And just, see, got it off. Now one more, and then I'm done with the red. I have chargers that I painted for my table years ago. Okay, Kayren. Get this smooth, come up, turn, flatten out. All right. We got it. Now I gotta wash my brush out, and I'm gonna do the little green diamond shapes, and they're actually honestly easier because I can just come straight down. Let's do a couple of these, and it's hard for me to show you because I have to get the brush. You see how I'm putting my finger up on the rim to steady my hand? And I put it flat on the edge of that triangle and then come down, just straight down to the other edge, like that. You see? Then I've got to do that one more time over here on this side. And then I put the point of the brush up in the point here. Just come straight down to the edge and stop. And if there's any paint I don't like outside my little edge, I just do my Q-tip. And you know what, that had always get a clean Q-tip. Don't try to use them over if you're mixing colors. Alright, so we got that one. One more to go. Alright, I'll start down at this corner and go up. And I want to end up flat against that. There, see? Very good, Kayren. I have to say. Now let's go down. And on that, back up and come back down. Don't want any breaks. Alright, there we go. Done. Now I have some cleanup to do, and then I'm going to figure out Well, I'm gonna do some dots, and I'm gonna do if I'm gonna practice on paper first, doing some little flowers all the way around, right in here, like maybe 5 of them. We'll see. I'm gonna practice on a piece of paper to see if I can even do that. I'm not really good with flowers. I'm much better with straight lines, with squares, with royal squares, and stately stripes, and my dignified dots. Flowers, I need to go to art school. I really do. Okay, we're going to pause.